Alright guys, welcome back for some more Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. Leaving off where we left off, it seems like Robert just doesn't trust Dominique at all. Let's see if that judgment changes. Robert has joined our team. So like I said, Robert is long range. He doesn't have a high jump. He can jump, wall jump. He can't go prone, which is useful for any short paths. And he has basically a lever action, bolt action rifle on him. If you see his health, yes, he is pretty much the Alfred of this game. Alfred 2.0. While he can hold his own with gunplay, his sub-weapons are really where things shine. The one he has right now is the anti-air spears. Useful for air targets, and I may make him keep those for good. But yes, sniper shot, prone, crawl, creeping shot, well, it's basically shooting from prone, and he can wall climb. So let us see how we do in level 3. You'll see later on about that whole grudge. Raging Chariots, level 3. Problem is, he has to stop to, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Recock the gun? I didn't want to use that word. But yeah, he has to do that every time he fires. I will try and show off what weapons he has, but I'm definitely letting him keep the anti-air spear. And yes, watch that health. He can go down really easy. And that is not what I want. More anti-air spears. Okay. Alright. We could go down there and take a shortcut so we don't have to, but I'm trying to get some... Oh no, I didn't want him hit. I knew we were gonna get hit. But yes, you can definitely see his usefulness in this. Actually, no. I'm only looking for weapon lamps. As you remember, that enemy, it constantly shoots, but we don't have any way to go through that. I don't think. No, okay. So we'll take the long way for this. Long range is really useful in some of these scenarios, but of course it's detriment if you want to play it primarily. Try him in single mode. It is a battle. Should you have used your spell to recast anybody, well, there's another replacement. There's only one per level, so try not to spend it. Alright. Alright, here's another one of his abilities. Grenades. Useful for ground targets, and they also roll. So they're useful in some ways, but not my method of attacking with Robert. I don't find much utility with them at all. Since we still have Robert, we can take this shortcut. The anti-air spears. Yeah, those things are really annoying. They love to jump, and they can sometimes be hard to hit. Whenever I see these waterfalls, I just think there's a pit hiding behind them. Luckily, they're not that mean. More anti-air spears. Well, there's where I find them useful. Those annoying bats are back. Alright. And of course, like in the previous level, since I didn't mention it, upgrades are back in full swing. And we need Dominique here to get the health up. Alright. Alright, and we get grenades. I'll use them here since they kind of do have utility. Mostly. Oh, I guess in this direction there's two of those revival spells. Oh, well. Kill the Bushman. Well, I don't need the spell. But they are annoying. 1, 2, 3. And there. And boom. Robert cannot shoot through walls to break. So, if you want anybody, use somebody. If you want anybody to break it, use somebody else. And I think here, I hope? Yes, we get another one of his abilities. The Bazooka. What makes this so unique is not only its high damage output, but the massive recoil this thing has. Boy, do you get knocked back with this thing. I like it because of how powerful it is. But it does have some drawbacks, namely the recoil for one. And it doesn't have that big of a range, I don't feel. I don't feel like its range is that magnificent. But I will use it here. I think it does have utility here. Everybody's at full health. And I don't think we'll find his other... Alright, watch the bats. I don't think we're going to find his other utility that he has that only appears in special terms. We may, but right now we don't. I'll explain what it is when we see it, because it's actually an awesome ability. But here we have the Demon Train. Flower is its weak point. Alright, now it's gonna charge. can stun the guy, but I don't know if there's really any... Oh, he doesn't do the air attack. That's really unique. Oh, he does come back, though. Nice. You stun him for a bit. I didn't even know that. I know you could attack it. And he's still stunned. Wow. Yep, here's our fourth character. It's basically just a traditional mech. Who's piloting it? Why, none other than a little bitty corgi. What? I remember you. It's been a long time. What sort of device is that? All Batson gets you. This must be the work of alchemists. We can't trust it. Not every alchemist is evil, Robert. Alfred wasn't. It appears to have done all this just so it can try to find me. Damn it. This is a mistake. We will regret this. And we get Hachi. Hachi the Corgi piloting a steampunk mech. So, Corgi. So Hachi has the biggest health of all and the biggest defense. He can punch. He can do a ground attack. He can float in the air for a bit. And he doesn't get any sub-weapons. He can go invincible. Yes, this allows you to go invincible. Arm of Destruction. Death from above. Steam hover. Wild step. Ignores some floor effects. So yes, he is immune to some floor hazards. Invincible iron. But that uses up weapon points, much as Jeeble's flying. So yes, but he's not that fast either, and he's real big too. Robert just can't handle it. Stage 4, the Queen's Dirge. It's ice. It's really slippery. Oh god, ice moves. I hate him. Hachi ignores those. He just pretty much puts spikes on the ground and goes about it. Now he does have more power, somewhat. So he's definitely more capable of holding his own. He can break through hard defenses too, like shields and those blocks we've come across. Now I do want to try and find Robert's last weapon exclusive to him to show y'all. If you knock down a lantern with Hachi, all you get is 3 weapon points. Oh, okay. If we go over here, it's a shrine of some sort, but we can't do anything with it. So, oh well. Yes, Hachi is definitely very versatile. Attacking things from below, breaking spikes too for his comrades, and yes, his legs turn into tank treads when he gets on anything deemed hazardous. Hachi is definitely very well done. And if you remember seeing those walls before, Hachi just breaks right through them. No, okay, that's not his weapon I'm talking about. That's the grenade. And as I mentioned before, he can go invincible. Careful, it uses up points though. No. Okay, I don't want that for Robert. I don't want that for him either. Boom! And it's encouraging us to go this way. With Hachi, that's no problem at all. Alright, let me check here. No, not it either. Since we didn't use the revival spell, we don't need it. And yes, anything down there, Hachi will just break it off. Whatever is underneath his feet when doing that attack annihilates it. Nope, not it either. Looks like a box, but it's actually a frickin' mimic box. Hachi is just fun to play with. He's basically easy mode. And we can go over here for some points. You can get up there with anybody with using that box, or since we still have Dominique, we don't need him. And I'll go this way. He can break down pathways when using the death from above attack, and we just took a nice shortcut here. Nope, still not the level we're looking for. Watch out for the crocodile. It's got a wide AoE as well, which is definitely good. Episode 1, guys, is pretty much normal. So this will be easy. When we get to the later ones, it may not be so simple. I'll let y'all know. Still not the weapon I'm looking for. And I'm surprised that is not even hitting me. I don't have time to wait. You can crouch too, but why would you? You just go invincible and just go ham with Hachi. Still not what I'm looking for. And we got these bunker turtles. They're just funny. This level is basically just a perfect intro to Hachi. Nope, still not it. You'll know it when you see it. What the other item I want to show y'all is. I'm sure we're going to get it at some point. Alright, now, woo. Okay. Now that one is a never-ending shooter. And that's how you get through. Yeah, so you would have needed Hachi to get past those green archers from before, but we didn't have access to them, and that's still not it. And we have the infinite falling frogs. Alright, so now we move on to this room. We're almost done with this level. And we can clearly see another weapon point upgrade. I'll use Dominique to grab it. And I wonder... No, that's still not it. Interesting. Doesn't... Nope, not it either. I'm determined to not use anything until I find it. And this level just makes it a breeze once you gain access to Hachi. Now we see these things from the ship level from the first game back. Luckily, they're very easy to deal with. We are coming up on the boss, which you can clearly see in the background. Hachi, you normally can't hit those things when they're spinning. Hachi just says, screw that, I'm hitting them no matter what. And now it's gone, still spears. Alright, well. Unfortunate we couldn't find his weapon. Hopefully next time. Now we come to the sea creature. These things are ice, which makes them very hard to deal with. Those waves will not hit you. And we take her head off. But that is not all. As now we have the body, the main body itself. Launch on peak orbs, they'll fall. This one will let out a wave, but with Hotke's invincibility, done. And some swords sort of came out. This thing is basically the dragon. It has 2 phases and no desperation attack. We haven't seen anything with a desperation attack yet. We will later. So what was that thing that came out of it? We get the Soul Eraser for Zangetsu. The Soul Eraser is a cursed blade capable of obliterating the souls of good and evil alike. Only a true master can unleash its full potential. So basically we get a slash combo similar to his ultimate mode, but this time you're able to attack continuously. There's no charge attack. He does get the Helm Splitter, which he got after killing Miriam in the original game. And all of his sub-weapons get a boost in power. So yes, he gets this. His grapple now goes further. The firebomb now creates a pillar of fire, and his Oni power, which we haven't seen, does boost up his power, but when he's holding the Soul Eraser, does a spinning, whirling dervish. Useful. And I think maybe my preferred one. But is this going to come at a cost now that we have this? Maybe later in the future, guys. But for right now, join us next time when we do level 5 and level 6. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2, to be continued.